Hi guys! So I wanted to make a video for you just explaining kind of how to go from start to finish when it comes to planning your meals and your workouts for using the 21 Day Fix. So I'm going to actually share my screen and I'm going to take you through it step by step. So let's see if I can do this here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is me at the Team Beachbody website. So it's literally just teambeachbody.com. The first thing that you're going to do is hit the sign in button. And then you're going to put in your stuff and hit the sign in. Okay, so it'll bring you to this page. And right over here on the right-hand side, you're going to click Beachbody on Demand right here. Oops. There we go. So it'll bring up a whole new tab. And if you don't go in all the time, or if you're new to using Beachbody on Demand, you'll have to sign in again. So that's where you'll do that is right over here in this top right corner. But I'm already signed in. Your password will be the same here as it will be for your actual Beachbody website. So once you're here, we're going to scroll down. I'm going to show you. So there's your featured programs. Oh, they changed everything, sorry. They just redid this entire site, so I forgot that they did that. But up at the top, it says workout programs. You're gonna hit that one. I'm such a hot mess. And then you're going to scroll down, and this is where the 21 Day Fix is. I'll scroll up so you see it right here. You're going to click that. And from here, you'll find your workout list. So don't be fooled. Just because the workouts are listed in this order does not mean it's the exact way that you want to do them during the week. I'm going to show you if you actually scroll back up and go to Program Materials. We'll start here. If you go to the calendar and tracking, which is a second button down, and you hit that, there's your workout calendar. So you're gonna click that and print it if you're like me and you're like a pen and paper lover. I love the feeling of crossing off one of the days when I completed the workout. So if that's you, or if you want that accountability, then I highly recommend you printing that out. It'll tell you exactly which workout to do on which day, so you're not overworking specific parts of your body. So there's where you find the tracker, or the calendar, I mean. If you're looking to get started on the nutrition, everything is on this on demand, guys. You have all of the tools right in front of you. So up here, you'll have the Start Here button, and then you have the tally sheets that you can actually print, so you can tally during the day and mark off what containers you've had. And then under here, there is a nutrition tab. It'll have a food list for you, which is nice and easy to find, so you don't have to keep going back to that first booklet and like scrolling through everything to find it. And then there's the eating plan and the quick fix. So I'm going to hit the eating plan, and there it is. It brings up the booklet. Okay, so this is where you're actually going to put in your information and figure out how many containers you're going to get per day. So this is going to vary depending on you. Right here is what you're going to find, and you're going to want to put in all of these numbers. So your weight times 11 is going to give you your baseline. So that's like how many you should be getting in. And then you're going to put that baseline number and you're going to add 400, and that's how you're going to maintain the weight that you're at. So that's not losing, that's, you know, just trying to kind of hang out where you are, but be fit, you know, and healthy while you're doing it. And then after you find your maintenance, to figure out where your calorie target is, if you're looking to lose weight, you're going to do the maintenance calories minus 750, and that's going to give you your actual target. So this works, guys. This program works because it has your amount of calories that you're burning during these 21 Day Fix workout, and it's actually taking that into consideration when it's creating how many your body needs. And from what your body needs, it's breaking it up into the separate food groups so that you're getting the right amount of each food group, not just healthy foods, but of all the different kinds of things that your body needs to be at its best. So that's why this works. So that's why I wanted to come here and show you how to actually figure it out, because I feel like some people maybe have been confused a little bit. So that's how you find your target number. Now, when you go down to the next page, you will figure out where your target number falls in these different plans, and that's how you're going to know how many containers you get each day. So it all depends on where you're at. When I was nursing, after I had my daughter, I was in plan B, so I was doing this one here. That means 4 green, 3 purple, 4 red, 3 yellow, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 4 teaspoons. So that's how you figure that out, guys. Now I want to just kind of go back. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, I believe, and I'm going to talk to you about the containers. Okay, so these containers, right? Gotta move that a little bit. So these containers are awesome. If you don't actually use them right now and you have just begun your journey, I highly recommend that you use them. Not only you know, when you're planning for the week, but you know, during the day if you need to. They're super important. So you need to make sure you're using these as much as you can to make sure you're staying on track with your calorie target. So let's start with your green. Your green is going to be for your veggies. Of course, it's green. So depending on how many you get, you fill this up, like let's say it's 3 times. So if you get 3 green a day, you will fill this up 3 times with any kind of veggie. And that food list that I showed you earlier, how to find it on demand, that will tell you everything that goes into the green container. Purple, this is going to be your fruits and also like your tomato sauce, your salsa, kind of things like that also is going to go in this one. I love using this for the tomato sauce and the salsa because I can get away with using like half of a purple, you know, for on top of my noodles or for my salsa. I love having that on like my taco, I don't even know how to say that, but there's no there's no shell. So it's just like the middle portion with all the veggies and the meat and the cheese and stuff, but I love having salsa on top of that. So it only counts as half of one if you use this big container. So it also is good for your fruits. Any fruits go in here. What's great is that food list will actually tell you how much of each fruit, so you don't necessarily have to cut up your fruit and put it in this container. For example, if you're doing a banana, half a banana is equal to 1 purple. Okay, so red is going to be your protein, and your protein is obviously so important. I normally eat 4 to 5 of these a day, depending on where I'm at. Since I'm currently pregnant, I'm just all over the place. But normally at least 4 servings of protein. And what is interesting about this one is that it includes your shake. So your Shakeology, when you're drinking that every day, the scoop itself counts as a red. So nothing that you add into your shake counts, it all counts separately, if that makes sense. So your shake's gonna be the red, but if you add half a banana to that, then you're gonna be counting your purple. Same with your teaspoon. So if you're gonna be adding, you know, 2 teaspoons of peanut butter, then make sure you count that additionally to your shake as well. But that's kind of how the red works. This is for your eggs. It's gonna be for any meat that you have, any fish, that kind of stuff. So red. Okay, blue is my favorite. So the blue is for like your healthy fats. That's gonna include your cheese, your nuts, avocado, like guacamole, that kind of stuff. I could have 15 of these a day and probably still not have enough of them. I absolutely love the blues, and normally you only get 1 blue a day, but use it wisely. I usually do half of a blue container using the cheese with my eggs in the morning, and then I use half of it later, maybe on something else that I'm gonna have. So I try to spread it out throughout the day so I feel like I'm eating more healthy fat than I actually am. Oh, this is a great snack one because when I was working full-time, I actually would put almonds in here, and it would be a great snack for me to have during the day because they're like munchy and they're crunchy, and then you can take them with you. It's an easy on-the-go snack. Yellow. This is most people's favorite. So this is going to be your carb. This includes your potatoes, your rice, your sweet potatoes, but it also includes things like corn and black beans. So you'll have to make sure to check out the food list to know what exactly goes into this yellow container, because some of the things may surprise you a little bit. But normally you don't get a whole lot of these, about 2 a day. You do get carbs from other ingredient, other containers, but they're not the carbs that you normally think of. So you're getting more carbs than just 2 of these a day, but your actual starches, like your potatoes and stuff, like that's all gonna come from this container. So yellows are another fan favorite for sure. Okay, so little one, this is an orange one. This is for like your salad dressings or your seeds. So those are the two main things that I used it for. I loved using this for the sunflower seeds because it was, again, an easy snack if I wanted to have one while I was working full time. Or I actually would put the seeds into my salad for something different. So you'd be surprised at how much dressing can actually fit in here. So before you go saying that it's really, really small and all that stuff, put it in there first and put it on your salad. Mix it up really good and then talk to me, because I really think that this is plenty of dressing for your salad. Okay, so those are all the containers, but you also get teaspoons during the day, which I talked a little bit about with the peanut butter, but that also includes going to be like your olive oil, and what's great is that Autumn recently changed the plan. Sorry, it's getting sunny, so it's like getting a little bright. So Autumn recently changed the plan, I guess not really that recently, maybe like 6 months ago. And your unsweetened almond milk, 8 ounces of that is actually now equivalent to 1 teaspoon, whereas before it was actually considered a yellow. So if you're using the unsweetened almond milk, then you're going to use a teaspoon if you're making that with your shake. But if you're using your skim milk, your 2% milk, or whole milk, you're going to count it as a yellow. So yes, a yellow. I know it's tough, but I highly recommend trying the almond milk. I personally use that every day. I love it. And in my shake, it's great because it gives it a creamy like texture. And I've really never personally been like a huge milk fan to begin with, so maybe that's just me. But that's kind of the baseline on how this all works. You look at the containers and you think, oh, they're so small, how am I going to eat that? But you get multiple of them every single day. And then, like I said, the plan works because it goes with how many calories you're burning while working out using the 21-day fix. And it's putting all of those calories that you are intaking and putting them into the different food groups so that your body is getting the most out of all the calories that you are intaking, which is like, it's just amazing. It just totally makes sense. This is like game-changing, guys. If you can figure this out and follow it, it will do you so much good. It's how I lost the 60 pounds during my postpartum journey. I did this all through nursing with my daughter. I nursed her for 14 months, and I was on this plan. Like I said, I just kind of had bumped up a little bit so that I made sure I was getting enough for my milk supply as well. But that's how I did it, and it works, and I am proof of that. So if you guys have any questions, I want you to comment below, or send me a private message or something. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm so excited to have all of you part of the challenge group, and I hope that you're enjoying it so far. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon.